What's up? It's your boy Decopbo. It's it's Monday, and I just figured, that it was on my head, so I said, you might as well do late night confessions. I mean, people pretty much enjoy that on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, such and such. But it's still something that people enjoy, and gives people an intimate view or perspective on what's going on with you or how you living or what's going on. I try not to say things that are for no reason at all. I try not to say stuff that has no relevance to what's going on or what I'm going through or what anyone might be going through. I try to keep it as even keel as possible, and the bottom line is that with this COVID-19 thing, everything is like structured and it's like in-house. It's the second wave coming, so it's like people really buckling down, and people really are being restricted to a certain area or not a certain area, and when all is said and done, and everything is everything, it always seems to come back to the reality of, do you know yourself? And I mean, like, do you know yourself enough to, like, be with yourself for that long period of time? I mean, I thought I knew myself, And the sad part about it is, well, she watches the show, so I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you, Blue. So, but in my previous relationships, what I realized was that I was running from the reality that I didn't even know who I was in some shape or form, and I allowed the woman to construct me into what I thought would make her happy, and I would bend and fold and deny myself, but I looked around and no one else was denying themselves. It was always a good reason why they did things. It was always a good reason why they didn't. It was always a bad reason why I did things. It was always a bad reason why I did. And I allowed that to go on for far too long because I didn't even know myself. The greatest thing that has come out of this COVID thing is that I am a man, a grown man, who has to admit to himself, if it was not for COVID-19, I wouldn't even know Decopbo. Right? The way I intimately know him now. Like, I know what I like, I know what I don't like, I know what I'm going to take, I know the shit I'm not going to take, I know what I'm going to put up with, what I'm not going to put up with, and the saddest part about that is that the very virus that has been killing people and destroying stuff is the very virus that I have to admit is the reason why I know who Decopbo is. I know what smells I like. I know what foods I actually prefer to eat. I understand that I don't eat pork, not for a religious reason, because I feel my body now without it. I know that I use popping bottles as a crutch. And because society told me it was okay if you pop bottles. That's how famous people and rich people celebrate. It gives us, those of us who aren't famous or rich, it gives us a slight moment of the euphoria that comes along with popping bottles and living like the rich. Therefore, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, or you feel like you part of when you do it, or above, really, or above. I know that's what I felt. You know what I mean? I know I could go to the steak store, and me and my homie King was talking about this shit yesterday. I know I can go to the store and spend $40 for a bottle of Henny, but I want to go to the bar and spend $250 so I can have some girls come up with me some lights. It's sad, but it's true.